Alright, what's up you guys? I told you guys I was going to be consistent. I wasn't going to record today, but I figured if I'm doing it, I might as well record it. If you guys saw my last video, I installed a 5/8 drop, but my shocks, I believe, bottomed out. So I ordered some drop shocks for the front, and I'm going to be installing those in this video. This, for any of you guys this is the same technique, whether they're replacement shocks or lowering shocks. I don't know about lift shocks or how that works. I've never been in that world, but I'm gonna be installing these real quick. They're what brands are they? They're Beltec Nitro Drop 2. So you guys want to reference what you guys need. At a 5-inch drop, you need drop shocks, and then at a 4-inch, you don't. So you guys know. I got the wheel off. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna explain it to you guys, and then I'll show you guys as I go. So basically, all you have to do is remove this top bolt. To remove this top bolt, you have to grab the thread part of it on the very tip. Do not grab the threads. I learned that the hard way. That's why this shit's all stripped. You're gonna grab it by the top with some vice grips, and then with the actual wrench, take this off. But I need to use pinzas because it's all messed up. And on the bottom, it's two 13mm bolts to the control arm. But my friend decided it was a good idea to break them. Break one. So I'm gonna try to take that off. Alright, so you're gonna need some vice grips and some pinzas. You're not gonna need pinzas, you're gonna need a wrench, but my bolt's all fucked up, so you're gonna need some pinzas if your shit's fucked up like mine. Alright, so then you're gonna wanna grab it on the tip like this with the pinzas. This is so that the shock doesn't spin, because if the shock starts to spin, it's not gonna come out. So you're just gonna put it as tight as you can on it. This is the new one. These are the old ones. I got the old one now, and I actually didn't have to take out that bolt. It kind of broke inside the control arm, so that's another day issue. Here are the new ones. These are, like I said, the Nitro Drop 2. We're gonna install them real quick. And just remember, from the last video, I was right above 29 inches from the bottom of the wheel to the top of the fender line, I guess you could say. So today we're looking for about 1/2 inch to 1 inch drop. Hopefully it gives me that 1/2 inch to 1 inch, because if not, I just bought new shocks for no reason. But I'm pretty sure that's the issue. If it isn't, then I don't know what it is, and maybe I just bought the same springs that I had before and wasted money. But let's throw these on. I'm gonna show you guys how to throw them on. It's basically 3 bolts, so it shouldn't be too hard. But let's jump on it. Ice cream break, you already know. I love ice cream. If you guys don't know that, if you guys want to know something about me, I love ice cream. Ice cream is one of my favorite things to eat. I'm gonna eat this real quick, and then we'll keep going. Alright, so after, you guys are gonna want to put the jack under the control arm, so the bolt could push up through the hole on the top hat. I believe it would be called a top hat. I don't know, on cars it's called a top hat, so I'm gonna call it a top hat. And all you have to do is put this new bushing with this washer and these 2 bolts on top, and you guys are done. I'm gonna do that real quick so I can show you guys. Alright, so it's easy as putting the bushing through, and then the washer that I was mentioning. You're gonna want to put on this bolt to the top. I don't want to jack up the control arm a little bit more, just so you have space to put in the bolt. Alright, so we're gonna finally drop the truck. It's kind of, I don't know if it's actually gonna drop. I think it might set over now. It doesn't really look like it dropped that much. If anything, it raised because I only had 2 fingers. Now I have like 4. God damn it. I don't get this suspension shit, honestly. I'm fucking tired. Okay? Okay, I don't get this suspension thing. I'm hoping maybe with some driving it'll like compress. But honestly, I don't know. This is kind of, it looks more leveled. But I don't know. It's supposed to be sitting around the back height. But anyways, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Today we got new wheels for the truck. I hear you guys in the comment section literally every single video, like 3 or 4 of you guys.
You guys, you need new wheels. You need new wheels. Put some 24s. Those 20s are ugly.
Yes, I hear you guys. These are not my permanent wheels. These are just kind of my stocks, my rollers, whatever you want to call it. Just my backups. That's all they really are. But I do have a set of 24s. I just put new tires on them today. Show you guys what they are. And then we'll throw them on. Maybe go take some pictures. Just because this truck hasn't been on 24s in a very long time. And then tomorrow morning we're going to be doing some cutting into the bed. Just so the little lip on the inside tub doesn't rub. I don't want to cut out the tubs because I think that looks really jank. When I cut out the tubs, it's because it's getting new tubs in the back. And then if I have to do a little bit of rolling in the front and cutting in the front, then I am. Just to make them fit. And then if I do go to Las Vegas Truck Invasion, there is going to be 4 people in the truck, plus my spare wheels in the back, plus all of our luggage, because we are staying there if we do go. So it's going to be a lot more weight, and it's going to drop the truck. So I need to avoid any issues on the road. So that's what we're going to do. Let me show you guys the new wheels. So these are the new wheels for the truck. No, they're not billets. No, they're not any dub ballers or stratas, but they are pretty clean, and I do have a render of the new look with these wheels, and probably the best set of wheels that went with the new look. It does look really clean, and I like how it looks. I just got new tires on it. In the front, I'm going to be running a 255/30/24, and in the rear, it's 295/30/24. It did come with good tires on the back, for 1, and for 2, I think it'll ride a little bit better with the 295s in the back. And I went with 255 because that's what a lot of people run in the front on this drop, to avoid any rubbing issues. So hopefully I don't run into none of those issues. Right now I'm going to toss them on real quick and see what it looks like. And also I have to toss them on because I have an alignment tomorrow. And if I keep the 20s on, as you guys can see, there's no way that is getting onto the rack. So as you guys can see, this thing is filthy from the shop. So I'm going to clean these up real quick before we put them on the truck and put some tire shine on these. Make them look good at least. I'm only going to leave this on until tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to take them off tomorrow afternoon just because I'm not going to put it on until the official new look comes out. But anyways, I'm going to clean them up real quick and then we can get these bad boys on. Clean them up a little bit. I'm probably going to polish the faces a little bit. I feel like I get some of these like minor scratches out. But honestly, I really like how these wheels look. I wasn't too hyped about them at first and I almost like sold them. But I actually like how they look. Hopefully they look good on the truck. It's been a while since I had 24s on the truck, so I'm really excited. I'm going to do all one side and all the other side. And maybe we'll go to a gas station just to see what it looks like. And a lot of you guys are probably going to be applauding this fucking moment because you guys have been talking shit about my poor little 20s for the longest time. And like I said, these are not going to stay on forever. These are just going to be for today and tomorrow basically, and I'm going to put these back on until we get the new look with the truck. But yeah, I'm going to throw these on, and then maybe I just want to mention, I might get rid of these pretty soon. These are just kind of for the upcoming shows. I do have another set that I'm looking at that I might get pretty soon, so I'm going to be getting another set of 24s. But we're going to throw them on now and see what they look like. We got the wheels back on, or we got the wheels on. I'm going to drop the truck. If you guys don't know, I'm running 295s in the back, which is a bit wide. I usually run 275. I'm a bit nervous on how this is going to be. Or how it's going to... I believe this side was the... Yeah, this is the side I rolled already. Alright, now I got to drop the front. Ooh. You guys do not understand how happy this makes me. I miss being on 24 so much. And for all of you guys that hold me, trust me, there's been, like, I've just been waiting on this. Like, I've had these wheels for so long. I actually went to go pick them up in like an hour and 40 minutes away from here. like a long time ago. And it should drop a little bit more just because the 20s are on the other side, so it's leaning like this. So it's gonna raise this side a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then I'll show you guys exactly how it looks. I'm gonna show you guys how to kind of roll your bed. I did it on the other side and it worked exactly, like perfectly. Probably not the best method, but I'm gonna do it just in case because this is a little close for me. And then tomorrow what we're gonna be cutting out is this little lip that I've been talking about. Let me flash the light in there real quick. It's this little lip right here. We kind of had to cut it out, but we kind of ghetto cut it in like, oh, I'm out of breath. And we didn't really grind it down and like make it clean, so that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. But right now I'm gonna roll the bed a little bit, just as an extra precaution. This method is not gonna be for everybody, and some of you guys are gonna hose me, but it worked perfectly fine on the other side. So I'm gonna roll with it on this side. Alright, so you guys are gonna wanna use a blowtorch or a heat gun of some sort. This is mainly just so your paint doesn't crack. It'll kind of make the paint a little bit flexible. I learned that when I ruined my bed, that it kind of helps it. So you're just gonna wanna heat it up a little bit. You're not gonna wanna put it directly on it or stay in one section for too long. You're gonna wanna kind of go back and forth. Kind of fast, don't stay in one section. And then try not to obviously burn your paint. So this thing could, it would be better to do it with the heat gun. This is a little bit more tedious and scary and dope. Alright, so after that you're gonna want to get a mallet. You're not gonna want to get nothing metal. You're gonna want to just, I had cut 2 slits with the grinder, and then I'm just gonna bend it up. And it should work like this. You're gonna want to apply pressure from the outside just so the bed doesn't flare out too much. If it flares out a little bit, it should be fine, but you don't want it to flare out too much because it doesn't look the best. Ow! And it's kind of working. It's a very tedious job, and you have to just kind of bang, heat, and it's kind of just a continuous process. But after a few times, it should be sitting flush against the bed. I wouldn't suggest cutting this lip, because if you do, it's just gonna warp the bed, and that doesn't look the best. And obviously changing a bedside is not cheap, so bend the lip just so it has that structure still and it stays clean. I'm not gonna record too much of this. I'm just gonna do this on my own right now. So this is where it's sitting right now. It's not sitting any lower. Hopefully it compresses overnight. The back, well, the back is almost touching rim. It's pretty much sitting exactly where I wanted it to. I might try to go 1 more inch, I don't know. But as of right now, I like how it sits. I really like how it looks, and I'm ready to see how it looks in the sun tomorrow. I'm really hyped. I think that's pretty much all I could really record today. Tomorrow, like I said, we're going to be cutting into the bed a little bit. Probably roll this fender or this bed a little bit. And hopefully it compresses in the front and drops a little bit, like at least 1/2 inch to 1 inch. And then we'll see if I have to pull or roll the fenders in the front a little bit. But I really like how these look on the truck. And then, well, I'm not going to mention anything more. So tomorrow I have an alignment in the morning, and then we're going to start working on the bed. So, and I might vlog a little bit because tomorrow we're going to go do some stuff in the morning. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. It's now the next day. It's a little bit later in the day. I wish it would have started a little bit earlier. But we're going to start cutting into the beds of the truck, the tubs. And then I'll show you guys what the wheels look like during the day, because I didn't show you guys. And then we're going to work on Elias's front suspension. And also, what was the other thing? Oh, and he got this wing for free. And it kind of fits the truck, so we're kind of trying to cut it into it looking right on the truck. So we're going to work on that, and I'll show you guys all of that. if you guys don't know what I'm talking about this lip up here. There's this lip right here that might rub, because if you guys think about it, the truck's already sitting somewhat low. I'm gonna have 2 sets of wheels in here. Or no, not 2 sets. 2 wheels in here. Possibly all 4, I don't know, I'm debating. We're staying overnight, so I don't know where to put them. And then also I'm gonna have 4 people total in the truck, plus whatever we're taking for the night, which is not gonna be a lot, but it does all add up. And I'd rather not nick that little thing and it fucking cut the wheel. So I'm gonna take the extra precaution and we're gonna do that. A couple years ago we did that shit, and that is why I have that burn hole right there in the bed rug. But anyways, we're gonna jump on this side and then we'll do the other side. I'm gonna throw the 20s back on, like I said in the previous video, because I don't want to mess up the 24s, and I drive probably like, I would say like 400 miles total during the week to work and back. So I'm just gonna leave them off for now until I do the next thing on the truck that I haven't mentioned yet. Alright, so we kind of figured if we blowtorch it, it already had slits from like last year when we did this. So we figured if we just heat it up, should bend, and it's actually going really good. So alright, so this side we're gonna have to do it a little bit different. You guys see how bad and like jagged these edges are? Well, we had cut it with the plasma cutter, but kind of ran into issues, and that's when the hole engulfed in fire, or the bed rug. So I'm gonna grind it down with the cut wheel, and it should be good enough, I hope. We're about to do that right now.